Victor Oladipo has a ruptured quad tendon in his right knee. He's gonna miss the remainder of the season. The Pacers found this out in the MRI, and your heart just has to be broken for this kid because last year Victor Oladipo was ascending into stardom. What I mean that is, he almost knocked off the King and LeBron James against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he took them to it was 7 games, and they almost won. They almost won. They could have actually won it in 6, but they made a few rookie mistakes and stuff like that. They did a few things that they shouldn't have done. But that being said, you got to feel for him because he was ushering himself into stardom, and I believe they were first in the East last year, like second in the East, but they were a good standing. This year they're third in the East, 32-15. Oladipo was averaging 18 points, 5.6 rebounds, 5.2 assists. So 18, 5, and 5. He was ushering himself into stardom. And just like the Paul George injury, where we all know Paul George was like really good before the injury, and then post injury it took him a little while to get back to his bearings. But some people don't understand, when you're getting into stardom and then you get that injury, it can really set you back mentally, and it also can set your game back because you only, on average, maybe players play 12 seasons, 10 to 12 seasons. So you got to make the most of those seasons. And every year, Oladipo was getting better. He was getting better with his shooting, getting better with the way he attacked the basket. So now this sets him back for the remainder of the season, possibly into the next season. So we don't know how he's going to come back. And mentally, how is he going to come back? We saw how with Derrick Rose, he'd still try to play with a lot of reckless abandonment, and that kept re-injuring his, one knee to the next, to the left ankle, to the right. It was only something wrong with Derrick Rose's legs because he never really changed his game, and he didn't want to. Now you look at Oladipo, is he going to change his game? Now, does he come back and now he's more of a spot-up shooter because he doesn't want to drive to the basket as much because of his quad? So, your heart really has to break for him, especially for the Pacers team, because they were right in the thick of it, and with LeBron James out of the East, it's basically anybody's game. Now, not to say that LeBron James is the gatekeeper of the East, but let's call a spade a spade. No team really rose in the ranks to really knock his head off, win a series. He won every single series he's been playing in the East for like over 10 seasons or something like that. It was absolutely ridiculous how he just kept coming out of the East. It was absolutely ridiculous, but now that he's not there, this was like more Vic's time to shine, the Pacers' time to shine, and also other teams. So your heart really has to break for him. I pray for a speedy recovery. He should definitely come back stronger from this. It's just mentally, how's his game gonna change? Physically, we know he might come back the same person, a little less explosive maybe, but mentally, how is that attack gonna be? So we'll just see how it plays out from there. But this is not great news. He's out for the rest of the season. This is not what we really wanted to hear for the Pacers. We are sitting at third, and we're looking to make a run for the postseason. Hoops Junction, where hoops meets hoopla. Like, comment, and subscribe.